Good.
Welcome, friends and family, to another episode of The Refined Alchemist. Today, I have my camera crew, well, one of my friends here, Chris, a.k.a. Sinkus, a.k.a. Cheshire Cat from, yes, the Wonderland, a.k.a. Beacon in the Dark. Today is going to be a quick video. I just needed my friend here to friggin' help film, because I'm going to show you my outbreak in Morgellons, which is actually kind of messed up. So we're probably going to be jumping around here a little bit. Dude, you got an ashtray? Yep. So, first things first, let's just talk really quick about what Morgellons is. Morgellons is 5 things. I say it in every video. It's metal poison, and it's nanotechnology, it's a parasite, it's a fungus, and it's a bacteria. It is the only organism on the planet that could have a bacteria, a parasite, and a fungus partaking in the same host at the same time. Usually a parasite and a fungus will neutralize each other. Fungus and a bacteria will neutralize each other. They'll wind up starving each other out. Morgellons is the only fucking thing on the planet that all these elements can coexist in the same host. Therefore, when this happens, everybody experiences different freaking symptoms. The worst and the final symptom is the outbreak. So, let's get into my outbreak. I don't know if you got a good video, but as you see, I'm breaking out a little bit on my legs, right? And fun shit comes out of all this. I mean, you can see the old scars. This is a perfect triangle, kind of like the TR3B. You got these perfect friggin' scars. And this is the part that I needed my boy Chris for. Because now we're going to get into the back and this stuff. So let me take my headpiece off. Let's start with the back. I must apologize in advance. For this video, we'll have slight nudity here in a second, but as you see, I have all kinds of breakouts. There's some up here. I got some on the other shoulder. Alright. I got some up on the top, and this is the part that I really needed my boy for. It hit my ass crazy. Alright. Did you get all of it, buddy?
No.
Okay, so I made this video for a couple reasons. One, this is for one of the people in one of the forums that I'm in. They tried to say that I probably don't even have Morgellons, that I'm, you know, a wolf in sheep's clothing, whatever the case might be. Well, I just debunked that shit. Because if that's not Morgellons, I don't know what the fuck is. Now, here's the thing. One of the other reasons why I decided to do this video is because I'm having a full-blown breakout right now. The top of my head, the back of my neck, obviously my ass, my whole back, my shoulders, everything's all kind of breaking out. This being said, this is a great time to start getting back into my treatments that cured me the first time. See, ever since I got back from my trip out west, I haven't been taking care of myself. I haven't been freaking using my own treatment. I got relaxed. You gotta like. I got relaxed in my spirituality. I stopped meditating. I stopped everything. Well, I stated that in other videos too. And look at me. As soon as I stopped, what happened? I started breaking out shit. Now, for a lot of people are really skeptical about the turpentine mix. Let me explain the turpentine mix. The turpentine, you have to get the very specific kind. You can't go to your local hardware and freaking pick up the turpentine because of the additives and the preservatives that they put in it. The turpentine won't kill you, but the additives and the preservatives will. So you have to get a very specific brand. I posted that in some of my other videos, but for the newcomers, it's Diamond G, 100% pure gum spirits. You can get it right from the Diamond G manufacturer themselves and have it shipped to your house. Don't use Amazon to buy it. Go straight through the manufacturer. Who knows if that's tainted at this point in time in any way. However, the turpentine during the 1800s, around 1820, give or take, Canada broke out in a crazy fungus outbreak. This crazy fungus outbreak was called Candida. Okay, it was responsible for some 2,000 deaths. Well, guess what? Guess how they treated it? Turpentine. Right? They figured, well, fuck it. I'm dying anyway. I'm freaking poisoned anyway. So what's a little bit of poison? I have a 50-50 chance of it helping, or it can make it worse. Well, guess what? That's how they cured it. Now, I've taken turpentine straight internally every single day, 2-3 times a day for 8 months straight, and hey, I'm still alive. And when I was in the best shape of my fucking life. Now I'm not taking it. Now look, I'm breaking out in crazy hives and shit too. And that's another thing. About a month ago, and I was talking to several people around the same time, everybody started getting sick. Everybody that was in my spiritual groups and everybody that was in my Morgellons groups, everybody started getting sick around the same time, breaking out in hives, massive outbreaks of this freaking Morgellons shit. I haven't figured out why, but obviously they changed their cocktail in the chemtrails. Now, nanoparticulates have been found in all kinds of food. They even tell you, GMO, genetically modified bullshit. Now, I'm not telling you all this shit, and I'm not making all these videos to be part of the fear-mongering group. No, but in order for you to fix some of the problems, you have to know what the problems are. You can't fix something if you don't know it's broke. So that's the point of most of my videos, is to show you some of the shit that's wrong so you can utilize free will and make up your own fucking mind. And that's another thing. If my language is affecting you, then you're not a master of free will, you're not a master of destiny, because why should anything I say affect you in any way? It is me harboring my own energies. So if you're letting my words affect your ability to do whatever the fuck you want to do, you're not a master of shit. So on the final thought. Anybody that's experienced Morgellons and anybody that's been through the Morgellons bullshit knows damn right well everything about Morgellons is sci-fi. The further you start researching into Morgellons, you'll come across Rh negative blood types, you'll come across auras, chakras, cheese, kundalini, sensory deprivation, witchcraft. It's all intertwined. It's all almost the same shit. The only difference between magic and meditation is magic is you're using exterior forces like summoning demons, shit like that. Alright, that's magic, black magic. There is no white magic and black magic. No, if you're a practitioner in magic, it's all black. It's all summoning. They might change the words from summoning to invoking, but I keep telling you people about words and the powers of behind words, and every single word has a duality. They have the word that they told you, and then they have the spiritual meaning behind the word. That's why spelling is called spelling. You're fucking casting spells, but you're also spelling words. So use your words wisely. So going back, knowing that everything about Morgellons is sci-fi, right? And it's outside the box, and makes you think completely outside the box and how to. That being said, wouldn't the solution to the problem also be outside the box? So if you're thinking that easy, quick fixes are going to be the answer, no. You're going to have to take a leap of faith, and it's going to be something that's going to be completely out your comfort zone. Why would it be a leap of faith if it was in your comfort zone? Okay? You got all holy texts and shit talking about leaps of faith, or however they depict them. That's what you're going to have to do. That's the turpentine. That's the leap of faith. Alright? They tell you that turpentine is a poison. You're using a poison to treat a poison. Fight fire with fire. Iodine. Same thing. You have all this crazy metal particulates and shit floating around in your body, and like I've said in every video, if you get a glass of iodine or, you know, a bottle of iodine and you take 10 to 20 drops of iodine every single day until the bottle is gone, you'll break down 90% of that metal that's in your body, like lead, fluoride, barium, strontium, aluminum. You break all that bad metal down and you start decalcifying your pineal gland, which is part of the spiritual realm. Now, one other final thing. You know, people talk about having an alkaline body. No, listen, that is wrong. Yes, there are certain things like baking soda that help tremendously with a bacteria breakout. You know, it does help with the Morgellons too. So if you take baking soda internally, it'll flush the intestines. Get all that bacteria out of the intestines. If you do a crazy flush and you shit your brains out hardcore, eat some yogurt. Put some of that bacteria back in you because you need some of that bacteria. However, to have an alkaline battery, that doesn't logically make sense when everything in the world revolves around energy. Electricity is energy. Okay, you can't have a good electrical current and conductivity if it's alkaline, if it's freaking non-grounded. So if you're a highly spiritual person and trying to manipulate aura, chakra, cheese, you know, or use the force like they talk about in Star Wars, well, you want a highly acidic body, which is why 90% of the people that are broken out with Morgellons are highly addicted to coffee or pickle juice. Well, there's a reason for that, because your body is craving the acidity, like a battery, right? The stronger the acidity in the battery, the stronger the battery, right? The whole point of you trying to utilize aura, chakra, chi, kundalini, all that shit, well, you got to be acidic. You got to be conductive. You got to be barefoot, walking across fields and shit, so you're grounded out to Mother Nature. You ever wonder why 90% of our shoes have rubber insulation for the heels? You don't need rubber. There's a million other things that you can use, but we use rubber. Why? To stop you from being grounded with the natural energies that are around you, to have you cut off. Back in the day, motherfuckers used to walk barefoot. You think that was, you know, just because they were poor, nobody could think of how to protect their feet? Come on. How are we on the time?
12 minutes, 30 seconds.
12 minutes and 30 seconds. So again, once again, I put out a lot of quick information, really fast, furious, as always. Okay? If you're trying to be a highly spiritual person, just know this. The more information that you obtain, true information, the closer you are to darkness. Okay? Because they're one and the same. And if you untap the power of the light, obviously dark is going to come and fucking persuade you with more power. Don't fall with that shit. Alright, I've already seen that happen a couple times. Don't fall for that shit. Be humble, be content. Alright? If you don't have a power that your next person next to you has, who cares? You have your own. Don't want more. That's how they always get you. More. You know, that was the whole freaking premise to that story with Midas and the Golden Touch. He wanted more. He was never humble. He was never content with what he had. Well, guess what happened to him? He was cursed. He got more. He got so much he didn't know what to fucking do with it. And eventually, you know, it killed him. Because how are you going to eat? You know, you going to have somebody else feed you? You going to have somebody else wipe your golden ass? So on that note, I will say special thanks to all my subs. You know, all the people that follow me. And I will say a special thanks to my friend Sinkus over here, the Cheshire, for helping me with this video. Maybe we'll do a collab later on. I don't like putting my friends and family in front of the camera because obviously, like I've said before, this puts a bullseye on my head. So I'm not, you know, comfortable asking somebody else to put the same bullseye on theirs. I mean, if they want to do it, that's on them. Free will. And with that, my friends and family, I will say God bless. Well, no, I won't say God bless because God is actually short for God Riel. So I will say bless, be safe, and until next time, I love y'all.